Hey, Charlotte, you missed our meeting this morning.
I know, I'm sorry. It fell off my calendar when we migrated from Outlook to Google last week.
Really? That was last week. Why aren't you up and running yet?
It's different from what I'm used to. It's taking me a little bit of time to adjust. I think I could use some additional training.
Training? I instant messaged you a link to the help files last week before we went live.
I know when I read it, but sometimes it takes me a few tries with documentation. I'm more of an auditory learner.
Well, we can't afford to hire someone to train us, so read it again. And don't forget that we have 3 hour-long strategy sessions this afternoon with our biggest clients.
Sure. Okay. I'll just read the documentation in all my free time then.
All right, good. This is work, and it's not supposed to be fun. Otherwise, we'd call it happy fun time.
Okay. I just got a text from my client. They're wondering if we're going to show up for our meeting that started 7 minutes ago.
It's not on my calendar.
Huh.
Good morning. Happy first day of using Google Calendar.
It's different.
It sure is. That's why we've carved out this time to have a post go live help session. Using new technology is always uncomfortable at first.
Yeah, I was an expert in using my calendar and Outlook, and it feels really hard.
That's normal. It's going to feel hard at first, but we are in this together and we're going to get through it. Before long, you'll feel like an expert in Google Calendar too. And it's going to help our department so much with scheduling because we're finally going to be able to share our calendars. And I'm not going to have to text you to see if you're free for the meeting I want to schedule.
Hope so.
All right, so we sent around the documentation as homework before this meeting.
Yep, I skimmed it and I get the idea, but some of the language around recurring meeting was just confusing.
I agree. You know how they say a picture is worth 1,000 words? So is a screen share. How about you share your screen and let's open up a meeting and we'll work through it together.
All right, here we go.
You just watched us role play 2 totally different technology adoption experiences. In the first, the manager didn't plan ahead to give the employee any support when switching a core piece of technology that's critical to getting the work done. And in the second, the manager did plan ahead for support. Those 2 scenes felt different, didn't they, Charlotte?
They sure did, and it's certainly happened in real life in some past experiences for us. One point we migrated to a new piece of software and was just this is happening with very little training, and it just made for a really difficult experience and really hated working in the system where I think it could have just been handled a lot better if we were kind of brought in from the beginning, had additional training, time to onboard. There's just lots of different ways that you can make a move less painful.
It sounds like that was a bummer.
Yep. And we know that technology isn't a magic solution. It's people who use the technology that get great results. So if you thrust new technology upon people without the right support and encouragement to help them learn it, then they can get frustrated. They might quit or work around it or flat out refuse to use it. And we've definitely seen it happen.
Sometimes the boss isn't the right person to manage the change, though. Not everybody is an expert in change management. Sometimes it's a different skill set than what it takes to run a company or a department.
Yep. And workplace culture does start at the top. And sometimes the way the boss can be a leader during technology adoption is to actually hire a change management expert to help with the transition.